Next step would be to actually send or save this quotation. So let's go through the send and save feature here. Macro-free Excels. Some email servers do not allow macros. Our quotations are macro enabled, which allows you to do some things once they're received on the other end. So if that is the case, we can always just click this and it will create a straight email instead of a macro Excel. Send attached factory quote. So if we did a factory quote, like I said earlier, which would attach a PDF, for instance, you can actually send that PDF as well if you want them to see it, or they would just see the quantity maybe and the pricing of that. So let's click on send and save. I'm going to leave all these unchecked. This will open up a new screen, which gives us the ability to add our contacts directly from within TTS, or we can create an Excel and send it through MS Outlook, which is what most people do. So let's do that. Create Excel and send MS Outlook. All right, so this is the Excel workbook that is created when you send and save. So it doesn't actually send it yet. So it gives us ability to preview the quote. And then once I click on email quote to MS Outlook, it will open up Outlook and embed this information in it. And before I do that, I'm going to actually open up my email. Now I got a couple of emails once I click the send button. Since I am part of the email team or the Outlook team, it sent me a notification that a quotation has been created. So that's one of the benefits of entering quotes in our system, that it will email people without any extra work on the person entering the quotes. As long as you're part of that quotation team, we could actually set it so everybody or a principal, for instance, can get notified for every quote in the system. So let's open up the notification just to show you what's going on here. So this is what's generated as a notification to the quotation team. So it's for the customer, Steve Draw, right at the top. It tells you don't forward this email because this is really for internal use only. And right underneath this do not forward, it has our internal notes section. So I didn't add any internal notes at this point, but I can click on this add notes and that will open up the website, which will allow us to communicate with the team. Add a note. And what it does is it logs us back into TTS. And notice we'll have internal quotation notes for TTS Demo 1, which is the name of the quote and the quote number that was automatically assigned. Right now I don't have any quotes, any notes in there, so I'm going to enter good customer, give best price. So once I hit save, it's going to attach this to that quote, and anybody involved in this quotation will have this information available to them. Okay. And then it gives you a snapshot of the quotation on here. You know, what was entered, all the remarks, and the total price of that. And then I would create email quote. So that was just a notification. So I'm going to click on email quote MS Outlook. That's going to open up my Outlook and start a email with the quote attached. We're working in Outlook at this point. This is my signature. So, and you can update this. This is just thank you for your opportunity to quote. So you can add any information in here. So let's actually look at the quotation. All right, so this is the quotation after it has been created by TTS and sent to the distributor, contractor, whoever you sent it to. Notice it has our logo on it. We were logged in as a representative, but we do give the distributor the ability to customize this quote, create a quote for your customer. So they would click on this. It pops up a quick disclaimer. And now we have the ability to make changes. So these are the quote notes. So if they want to change, for instance, payment days, they can make any changes to this. They can even increase the markup on the quote. So I'm going to do a multiple of 25, so a 25% increase. Click continue. Gives us or gives the customer the ability to add their own logo. You can see the changes have been applied to our original quote. So the distributor contractor can now uh, offer this as their own personal quote. Without a lot of fuss over changing values, things like that. So we make it easy for our customer to pass this on to their customer. So since this is an Excel workbook, they would just save it and attach it to an email and forward it to anybody that they need to. And just to show you the notification that I received prior to updating the quote is this here, which shows you I added this note, good customer, give best price. So again, everybody on your team will see this, and then I can click on this. So these hot links are on all these emails. So from your mobile phone, from your desktop, laptop, whatever, clicking on this will bring me back to the same screen that we saw before, and then I can save that. And again, everyone will be notified that needs to on these internal notes without having to do anything else other than just working within these internal notes. And that is it. At this point, we've set up and sent a quote via email. The next videos that we'll produce will have some more efficient ways to enter data into a quote. So instead of typing it manually, you can use that bill of material. We can attach a factory quote. We can import data directly from the manufacturer. So stay tuned, and we'll go over those in the future. We'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.